Construction is passion. Construction is emotion. Construction is going for the future. But above all, construction is work under tremendous pressure as regards time and costs. It's good to know there's someone who has a possible solution for your project. Decades, Perry has continued to set new standards in formwork and scaffolding technology. Perry scaffolding solutions are characterized by their flexibility, safety, and cost-effectiveness. Shoring, reinforcement scaffold, facade scaffolding, industrial scaffold, stair systems, weather protection.
Ellen Lim Kim Heng dari Syarikat Temloh Home Building.
So I'm going to start at the bottom and work my way up, and obviously on the ground we put down what we call sole plates. Helps to distribute the weight of the scaffold across the ground. Now, when I originally did my scaffolding, it would be extremely hard to do. So anyway, the lowest metal. Directly on top of your sole plates go your screw jacks. So these are adjustable. This handle here. Next member is the standards. These are the vertical members. They come in different lengths and they should all be staggered throughout the scaffold so that you don't get the join in the scaffold all at the same level. So you can stagger them around at different lengths, especially going to a reasonable height. Feature of the standard, the type, which is the quick stage type, has these 4 clusters. So they're your standards. Next member I'm going to look at is your transom. Transoms go across the width of the scaffold, and in this particular scaffolding system the planks sit into the transoms. So they're a T-shape. They fit into these sockets with the wedge. The transom has to go into the lower socket, not the high one, and I'll show you why. They go across the width of the scaffold. You then have your ledges. They go across the... Again, they fit in with the wedge system into the socket, and they go into the top socket, obviously. We've always got bracing. These are longitudinal braces because, again, they go the length of the scaffold. Okay, and they fit 1 bay each. So each is on it, and they zigzag up as you get higher. So they're the longitudinal braces. They have a swivel end on them. So this end is adjustable. It swivels around to whatever angle you need and it locks in. Same as everything else. On the ends we have our transverse braces. So they are across the width of the scaffold. Longitudinal brace, transverse brace. Okay, then down here we've got what we call the hop-up brackets. So these come in different, and the bottom just sits against the standard. And to stop them swinging around, we put in between them what they call a tie bar. So it just stops the 2 hop-up brackets from separating. And you get either like that. Transom in here. So it's a transom because it goes across the width of the scaffold, and it's a putt log because it just slips in or is inserted around the bar, and that is a putt log transom. There's all our planks in place. You can see a couple of short ones there with our putt log. This is the most common ones. And on our hop-ups, 2 planks on a working platform of 450mm wide. Toe boards. So generally the scaffold's set up for special areas that you don't have standard components that won't fit. We can use tube and fitting. So obviously we have the tube, which is the pipe, our scaffold. And that's it. They're all the main components